I'm a huge fan of Bryan Callen and Sam Tripoli's conspiracy podcast on Patreon, but there is a problem with the way they're doing it. Now, Bryan Callen has lost a massive amount of patrons. And, like Walter White said to Jesse Pinkman, non-sustainable business model. So they lost over 1,000 again on the first. As you know, on the first of each month, Patreon charges everyone. And if you don't repay, they just take you off the rolls. Now, this has been happening every month. They lose 1,000 and then they gain like 300 or 400 more. But so they lost 500 to 600 patrons every month. That's a massive amount of patrons to be losing every month. And I think I know what the problem is. And it could be fixed. The only question is, well, are they willing to fix it? And the first and most biggest problem is they just got to do more shows. Right now, people are paying $5 a week for essentially one podcast a week, which economically for a lot of people doesn't make sense to pay $5 $5 a month, but for one show when they're paying $10 a month for Netflix and other stuff like that. So my suggestion to Bryan would be whenever you're shooting, and I know things are busy, you're doing stand up, you just got to meet together and do it. But I would carve out 3 hours on whatever day you're shooting the podcast with Sam Tripoli, do a full 3 hours and just split it up and release it twice a week. One on Wednesday, maybe one on over the weekend or something. That's the way I would do it. And try it up into at least 2 podcasts a week. You can still do the Bookless Book Club, the Got Me Thinking thing, but no one's paying money to see that. Although I'm shocked that translated to Polish, it got over 4 million views. The Bookless Book Club did, but this number is not sustainable the way they're doing it. I mean, like next month, this number is going to drop from 6,733 patrons to 5,000. And then they'll gain up to a little bit over 6,000, but then the month after that's going to drop again. And I know they want to drop merch and stuff, so let me know your thoughts in the comments.